Hey, my name is James Nicholson and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I want to talk about what should you do if you're considering right now whether to get a 2-year mortgage or a 5-year fixed. Now, there's a lot of uncertainty in the market right now. We've got mortgage companies that have cut rates due to the market slowing down, but we've also had a report which nearly 80% of mortgage brokers believe that interest rates are going to rise. So what's the right decision? Well, this video, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of both of those, and hopefully that helps you get clear on what you should decide. Now, if you're new around here and you haven't done it already, do make sure you subscribe to the channel over there and hit that bell notification. We're on the way to 39,000 subscribers. If you have a look around this video, you'll see we're a smidge away. And let's get some views on this video. How do we do that, you ask? Simple. Smash like, tickle like, do something to that like button. That really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and I appreciate everyone that does that. So, we're in a bit of a difficult and uncertain time when it comes to mortgages at the moment. The expectation, even as early as January, was that we would have quite a few interest rate cuts this year, but things have changed. We've got inflation that's risen and potentially going to rise again as we go through the year, according to the Bank of England data. And we've got a trade war that's going on that's giving so much uncertainty for business. But we've also got an economy in the UK that's very close to being on a recession. Unemployment's rising, minimum wage is increasing, you've got business rates increasing, you've got national insurance costs going up for businesses. And so businesses aren't optimistic. And if the UK does go into recession, it's highly likely that the Bank of England would cut quite fast in order to stimulate the economy. So with all of that in mind, it makes it hard to decide when you're remortgaging. Should you go for 2 years in the hope that rates are going to be cut, and then the next time you renew, it's on a better rate? Or should you get yourself some certainty and bag a 5-year deal, knowing that you know what you're going to pay for 5 years and you don't have to worry about the potential of interest rates going up? So let's look at some things that we should consider here. So on a 5-year deal, banks at the moment are getting better 5-year interest rates than they are on 2-year deals. So what does that share with us? Well, it shows us that the banks believe that interest rates, mortgage rates, are likely to drop in that period. So they want to attract you onto that 5-year and keep you on that higher rate. So they're giving you a better 5-year deal than they are a 2-year deal. But that isn't definite. We don't know certainly that interest rates are going to drop. So the pros of a 5-year deal are certainty. A lot of people want to know what their monthly bills are going to be. And with things like gas and electric that have been very volatile over the last few years, and inflation on food and car insurance going up and all these things, for some people, they just want that peace. They want to know for the next 5 years, I know what my salary is, I know I can afford, and have that certainty. And that is good. And that might be something that really attracts you to a 5-year deal. I don't know what your personality is like, but that is attractive to a lot of people. As I said, on a 5-year deal, you're likely in this market to get a lower rate. And that indicates, as I said, that banks believe that rates probably are likely to come down in that 5-year period. So they want to get more people locked at that higher rate for as long as they can, and 5 years helps them do that. Now, you've also got lower fees. So with a lot of mortgages that we've looked at recently, maybe you watch the channel and you've seen, you'll see fees for some of these mortgages that we're talking about. We're talking HSBC, Barclays, NatWest. They're around £1,000. Now, if you split that £1,000 over 5 years, it's effectively £200 a year. But if you've got a £1,000 fee on a 2-year deal, it's effectively £500 per year that you're paying, if that makes sense. And so splitting the fees over that 5-year period is considerably more cost effective and a lot cheaper for you. So that's another thing to consider. What are the cons? Well, let's just say the UK does go into a big recession and the Bank of England cuts rates all the way down to 1% again, or somewhere like 2%. No one knows for certain where we're going to end up. The problem you've got by being locked on 5 years is you're going to have penalties to leave. So if you look at that and you think, I want to leave this deal because it's really expensive and I can get a much better one, you're going to have to pay a penalty. And often how the penalties work, it would be 5% of the money you borrowed in the first year, 4%, 3%, 2% and 1%, reducing by 1% each year. So if you borrowed 100 grand and you repaid early in the first year, you'd have a 5 grand penalty for doing that. If you repaid in the last year, you'd have a £1,000 penalty for doing that. So that's something to consider. So if you feel rates are not going to go down, or you just want that certainty, a 5-year deal is definitely worth trying. Now let's look at the 2-year deals. What are the pros and cons on that? Well, the 2-year deal gives you that benefit if the rate does drop. So if rates do drop, you can get onto that new rate quickly, and that's a positive. And so if you believe that the UK is going to go into recession, or you just feel that inflation's finally behind us, or in that 2-year period at least it's going to be beaten and the rates are going to come down, then you can be confident of getting a better rate at the end of that 2 years. You can take that, the benefit of that with you. Now, you've also got the problem, what if rates go up? We talked about that in a video the other day. You can check it out. A lot of brokers believe that the Bank of England are actually going to increase rates next year. And so that worries a lot of people. And so you've got the opposite side, rates could go up. And that's something to consider when you're looking at all of these things as well. Now, with a 2-year deal, a con is, like I said, higher fees. So while the fee might be the same amount, it's split over 2 years rather than 5, meaning per year it's considerably more. £500 per year if it's £1,000, or if you had a 5-year deal, it would only be £200. That's going to make a big difference to your problem. And yeah, the last thing which we covered was the higher renewal. So renewal rises. When you renew in 2 years, are rates going to be lower? No one knows for sure, certain. Where do I sit on this? Maybe you'd be interested in that. I'm looking at a mixture of deals at the moment. So where I'm buying up north, where capital gains doesn't go as fast, house prices don't increase as fast up north, I'm going with 5-year deals. That's what I'm doing up north. Down south, where I've got equity already, so I'm not stretched to 75% loan to value. I've got some at 50% loan to value, for argument's sake. I'm going for 2-year deals, banking on the fact that a lower rate will happen. So I'm trying a little bit of both. If you ask me, out of all my portfolio, where are most of them are sitting on 2-year deals at the moment. And that's my belief, that I feel that rates will come down. I think that inflation will get beaten. I think the recession is so close, you can almost smell it. And I think that will make the Bank of England have to cut rates. And it'll be interesting to see. I also feel with the Trump tariffs, that could push into a global recession, and then the Federal Reserve will cut rates quickly, and that means we will too. So there's lots of factors in this. The right decision for you is to do what works for you. If you like certainty, go for a 5-year. With either choice, I always think you should go with a broker. I think that broker should look at your personal financial circumstances and help you make that decision. Let me know in the comments, what would you go to on your next remortgage? Are you looking for a 2-year or a 5-year deal? And do you think rates are going to go up like lots of brokers are? Do comment on all the videos, do smash like, do subscribe, and do check out all the other videos on my channel as well, including this video right here.